pay gap has been a controversial subject in football for a long time. Fran Kirby recently said that she thinks the Lionesses would have to win a World Cup before they can argue for equal pay. But the women's game continues to be scrutinised in comparison to their male counterparts, which begs the question, where do you draw the line?
It's inevitable that the comparisons get made. The amount of times that someone said they're the female Messi or the female Ronaldo, we're going to have that. To me, I do think that they're different sports. I view them as very sort of different in the way that I watch them and enjoy them. If people want to compare it, why not compare it? Why not compare it? You know, the things that we can't change are biology. So they're not going to be as fast, they're not going to be as strong. But you know what, their discipline's better. So if we want to compare, it isn't always a negative. You know, they don't get as many yellow and red cards and they don't dive as much.
Georgia Brown plays for Everton Ladies and doesn't feel there is any need for comparison with the men's game.
I seen a quote the other day and it was about you wouldn't compare a women's tennis player to a men's tennis player. So I don't know why they compare women's football to men's football. Yeah, we all play football, but it is a totally different, we're totally different people. We are women and they are men, so obviously the quality isn't going to be the same, but we still are professionals in the sport. So I don't think we can compare women's football to men's football. I think we just have to see it as it's women's football and we're here to be professionals. There was name calling in the playground, but I like to think I'm like a strong character, so it never really fazed me, but I know that it has fazed other people in the past. Yeah, there has been a lot of hurdles. Obviously, I think now people actually realise that women can play football.
I don't think, you know, at the moment that there is the possibility to pay women the same as the men. You know, we don't get enough fans, we don't sell enough shirts, but we can't get paid that much if we don't bring any money because it's a loss, and I don't think any club would be prepared to make a loss when they're not making a profit. But, you know, it's definitely growing, and the more fans we get in and the more things we can do for our club, but hopefully one day we can get to where the men are.
It isn't fair to compare them because they're worlds apart and they always will be, but from where women's football was 5-10 years ago, we've come on leaps and bounds, so you've got to start giving a bit of credit to what the women's
Salford
football
City Lionesses have been off
FA
to a
are doing
flying
and
start
different
since their
clubs are doing.
establishment at the start of last season. However, the club has come under some scrutiny following the Class of 92's heavy investment, but head coach Shauna Duffy believes that's only one part of the story.
I think it's a mixture. There's money, but then there's also talent. You're setting the right foundations, which Salford have done and the owners have done. You can't just pump money into players in a football club if there's no talent there or there's no structure, there's no foundations. A lot of the football gets overlooked. So in terms of the men winning the league, getting promoted, and then we've done the same, they then won another league, got promoted, that's our target. So as long as we're mirroring what the men's team are doing, we're only going to get the exact same treatment as what they're doing. Men's team probably find it difficult to pump a lot of money into a women's team when they've not done anything yet. So it kind of works in both ways. You need a little bit of money to get the foundations right, and then once you've become successful, then your rewards come after that.